Hey guys, what's going on? Your old buddy Tim back in the Revolved Realty studio. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Today on the program, we are talking about your credit score, the dreaded FICO score. What is it? What does it mean? And how can it affect your ability to buy a house? All that's coming up. Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Today on the program, we are talking about your credit score and how it affects your ability to buy a home. Now, there are a lot of things you can do to enhance or degrade your credit score, and everything you do is tracked by three main companies, and those are Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. They are the three big credit reporting companies that your creditors report to, and they report things like your balance, how quickly you pay, if you pay, do you pay late, your history, that sort of thing. And all of those things affect your credit score. It can also be affected by the amount of the number of accounts that you have open, the number of credit cards, and again, how well you make those payments. And all of that goes into what's called a FICO score. Now, FICO, F-I-C-O, stands for Fair Isaac Corp. That is the company that developed the software, the algorithm that actually takes all of that data and generates the score. So you can call it FICO, you can call it your credit score, but depending on how well you have done with your credit, it is going to affect whether or not you can buy a home. Everything relies on your FICO score. So I'm going to do a couple of different videos here on things you can do to help repair your FICO score so you can qualify for a home mortgage. Believe it or not, you don't have to have perfect credit. Less than 1% of all Americans have an 850 FICO score, which is like the top end of the spectrum. The average American, their FICO score is somewhere in the 695 range or over 650, which is considered fair. So to begin with, let's talk about the different ranges in the FICO scores. They go from 300 up to 800, 850 for the one percenters. So before I do that, I want to give you a really quick heads up on our sponsor. We have two wonderful sponsors on the program who are with us now. Jacob Title is one of our sponsors. Stan McDonald and his crew down there, they are your hometown closing company. And a lot of our clients do business with Jacob Title. You have the peace of mind in knowing that one of the best companies in the business is doing your title work for you, and they're making sure that you're going to have a smooth close. And in fact, if you mention that you heard this about Jacob Title on this video, Stan will knock off $100 off your cost when you close with them. Our other sponsor on this show is the mortgage firm. Stephen Allen and his crew at the mortgage firm, we call them the miracle workers because they can literally work miracles. If you are looking for someone who will do a great job getting you the absolute best mortgage you can get, you want to talk to Stephen Allen at the mortgage firm. And again, if you mention that you heard about Stephen on this video, he's going to waive the appraisal fee. That's a $450 saving. So check out Stan McDonald, Jacob Title, and Stephen Allen at the mortgage firm. Now, let's get back to our regularly scheduled program. I want to talk about the different levels of FICO score. 300 to 579 is considered poor. Poor credit means that you've been late on payments or you didn't make your payments at all, you're overextended, your credit score is just in the toilet. Now, anything below 579 is really hard to get any kind of credit, legitimate credit. Let me put it that way. Anywhere from 580 to 669 is considered fair credit. From 670 to 739 is considered good credit. Now, again, 70% of Americans have credit scores over 650. I was a little surprised that it was that high given the nature of our economy and things. Good credit is, again, 670 to 739. 740 to 799 is considered very good. And then 800 to 850 is considered exceptional. The statistics tell us that 1 in 9 have at least of people us have at least an 800, and only 1% are at 850. So your credit can range, again, from 300 to 850. You want to be somewhere in the good to very good category, because then you're going to get more favorable terms for credit. But you can actually get credit if you just have fair credit. Some companies will go all the way down to 550. Now, that's why I recommend that you check out the mortgage firm, talk to Stephen Allen there, because, again, if your credit is even in the fair range, even on the bottom end, they may be able to do something for you. Now, if your credit is not good enough to get a loan, what you can do is you can start repairing your credit. There are things you can do to build your credit back up over time. It's not going to happen overnight. It may take you a few months. It may take you a year or more to build your credit up to where you can get approved for a loan. But you need to start doing that today. If you are thinking about getting a home, you need to start worrying about your credit today. Now, one thing that we recommend, in fact, if we're going to work with you as a buyer, you have to be pre-approved for credit. I work with a lot of folks that want to buy a house that simply can't because the credit is not there. The FICO score is too low. What we then do is hook them up with someone like Stephen, who will take them, help them improve their credit, help them get on a plan, and within 6 months to a year, sometimes quicker, they may be able to be approved for mortgage. All right. So there you go. Those are the different ranges from 300 to 850. Most Americans actually are doing pretty good. They're in the good range there. And there are things you can do. In fact, we're going to do a couple of more videos, and I'm going to give you probably 7 or 8 things that you can do starting today that will improve your credit score. Okay. So, hey, again, thanks to our sponsors, Jacob Title. When you close with Jacob Title, they will knock $100 off your final costs. And the mortgage firm, Stephen Allen, will waive the appraisal fee. That's a $450 value. And I got to tell you, when you're buying a house, every penny counts. Okay. So there you go. I hope that was helpful. Work on that credit score, get it up there where you can get yourself a mortgage. And in the next couple of videos, I'm going to talk about the things you can do to get on track starting today. All right. See you later. Have a great day.